Can this cheap clone really replace a Creed classic? Thanks for tuning in, folks. In this video here, we're going to be comparing one of the most legendary fragrances in Creed Green Irish Tweed against a legendary clone that tries to replicate it. Armaf Tres Nuit. Gotta be straight up. This comparison is actually more intriguing than a lot of people give it credit for. Because Green Irish Tweed isn't popular just because it smells good. It's created a whole trend of fragrances that tried to replicate it because it smells so good. So in this video, we're going to try to answer that question. Does Armaf Tres Nuit get close enough to replace the legend in Creed Green Irish Tweed? Or is it just trying to do something that's impossible? Before we talk about the clone, you first need to understand what made Creed Green Irish Tweed such a legend. Creed's Green Irish Tweed is widely recognized for its fresh green, grassy, and violet leaf scent that has really carried the Creed fragrance line for several decades now. This has just been a staple in their lineup, and it has been for a good reason. Not to mention it was Clint Eastwood's favorite fragrance, which means a lot. Creed Green Irish Tweed opens up with this fresh green cleanness that almost smells like freshly cut grass. I mean, not really, but a little bit. It's just really fresh and green, and you really get the violet in there as well. It's just a very amazing fragrance. Such a legend. Powdery, woody, ambery, aquatic, green. It's just got so many notes. It's such a great fragrance. It's just refined, it's smooth, masculine, easy to wear, very mass appealing, compliment getter. It's a legend for a reason. And this is the only Creed that I have a backup bottle for. I love it that much. It's probably, if it's not my favorite Creed, it's up there. It's in the top 3 for sure. Love Green Irish Tweed. It's amazing. What makes Green Irish Tweed so special isn't its complexity, because it's not that crazy like complex. It's just how well it's blended, how well they put all these ingredients together to get the scent profile that it gives. It's just blended so well. They did a great job on this one. It smells very expensive without trying, if that makes any sense. It just smells expensive, and it is. You can get it at, actually, now that I say that, you can get a good price on this these days. That's why I bought a backup bottle, is because I got a good price on it. You can get a good price on this, and you can get your head knocked off as well if you pay retail for it. But you can't get a good price on it, so keep that in mind. To me, this is the definition of old money. It's not flashy and it's not loud. It's just clean, masculine, and I really understand why Clint Eastwood liked this one so much. It's because it smells so damn good, like a masculine man's man fragrance. And you got all the online trolls, you know, and it might be true to a lot of people. They compare this to Cool Water. And I mean, I can see the comparison, but Cool Water does not hold a candle to friggin' Green Irish Tweed. Let's get that fact straight. Cool Water does not hold a candle to Green Irish Tweed. It might share some similarities, yeah, but this smells 10 times better. Green Irish Tweed is timeless, smooth, mass appealing, masculine. You can wear this anywhere. It's a great fragrance. So let's bring Armaf Tres Nuit into the ball game and let it have its say. Armaf Tres Nuit for years has had a reputation as being like one of the best clones for Green Irish Tweed, if not the best clone for Green Irish Tweed. So I'm going to spray it on paper real quick to smell this, because I haven't smelled it a whole lot. I just got it not long ago really to do this video. Alright, we're going to put this on tester strip here and see what's happening. See what time it is. Alright. Okay. I can definitely smell the similarities. Right off the rip, it is sharing the same DNA. This is Green Irish Tweed over here. Okay, it does smell similar. but I'm definitely smelling a difference in the two. It does have that green grassy smell that the Green Irish Tweed has. But I think the Green Irish Tweed's violet is coming out a lot more. It smells good though. Tres Nuit does smell very good, and it is getting pretty close to the DNA of the Green Irish Tweed. Pretty crazy. It's pretty shocking how close this is getting to the opening on Green Irish Tweed, because it does have that citrus green, grassy violet touch that the Green Irish Tweed has. It just doesn't smell quite as refined and elegant and well blended as the Green Irish Tweed, but it does smell very similar. It does, no doubt, and they've done a good job on this. Okay, I've let this sit for about 15 minutes just to see how it settles down for a few, and so I can get a little, comparison on the dry down a little bit. So we'll smell these. I haven't smelled it yet. Okay, so now that it's settled in a little bit, I can definitely tell that the Tres Nuit is more synthetic. It doesn't smell as natural as the Green Irish Tweed. It definitely has a more synthetic smell. So I'm getting that now that it's sat for about 15 or 20 minutes on paper. The Green Irish Tweed just smells more natural, more refined, better blended, and more luxury. It just smells more expensive. But the Tres Nuit does smell good, and it is capturing that DNA with a more synthetic tone to it. I have seen online where people say that the Tres Nuit is a stronger, louder version of Green Irish Tweed, and I can see that. I can see that because it is. It is a little louder than Green Irish Tweed. It's a little more aggressive. And honestly, there's probably a lot of people that would rather have that. They might want a fragrance that's a little stronger, a little more aggressive than what Green Irish Tweed has to offer. So I can see the appealing factor in that and why people would like that. So I'm about 40 minutes in from when I sprayed these on paper, and Green Irish Tweed is really starting to separate itself from Tres Nuit. Green Irish Tweed is really evolving. It's giving more depth, more personality, whereas Tres Nuit has kind of stayed the same since the last 20 or 30 minutes. Whereas Green Irish Tweed is kind of evolving into something else. And as far as performance goes on these, Green Irish Tweed is no slouch either. It does good. It's a great performer. I get a good 7 hours out of it. And that's a big knock on Creed's fragrances in general, is the performance. But I don't have that issue with Green Irish Tweed. It does pretty well. But I always carry a decant in my pocket, no matter what I'm wearing. Anything, I have decants for all my fragrances, and I always carry a decant. But with Green Irish Tweed, I find I don't really have to use it that much because it lasts a good while, and I usually don't need to, reapply that much with Green Irish Tweed. Now, Tres Nuit, that's where it separates itself from Green Irish Tweed. It's a better performer. It lasts longer than Green Irish Tweed, just like most clones do. A lot of clones outperform the OGs, and Tres Nuit's no different. It will outperform the Green Irish Tweed with a more synthetic smell to boot. And now that I can say that these have been on paper for a good 45, 55 minutes or whatever, Tres Nuit, it's more aggressive up front, and then it just kind of stays linear. Whereas Green Irish Tweed, it evolves into something different, and it makes the wearing experience a little more profound and a little more interesting. You get a little more out of the Green Irish Tweed than you do Tres Nuit, because it doesn't stay the same. It evolves into something else. It gets a little more depth, a little more personality, gets some legs to it, and it doesn't stay the same the whole way. So that's another factor with Green Irish Tweed, that it really changes as you wear it. This is the best way I can explain these two. Tres Nuit does a good job in capturing the idea of Green Irish Tweed, but Green Irish Tweed just pulls away from Tres Nuit with its natural, more robust, evolving scent that it has throughout the whole life of it. Tres Nuit's good, but it doesn't hold a candle, in my opinion, to Green Irish Tweed. And that brings us to this next factor, money. Like I said, you can get Green Irish Tweed for a good deal, if you look around or catch a sale like I did, or you can pay a bunch of money like an idiot and get your head knocked off. The choice is yours. But Tres Nuit, I mean, it costs 5 times or more than that, less than Green Irish Tweed. You can get it for a ton less than Green Irish Tweed. So that's a factor as well, because it does share some of the similarities of Green Irish Tweed, and it costs a lot less money. So if you're just looking to get the idea of Green Irish Tweed for a lot less money, Tres Nuit might be for you. If money's not a factor, get that cheddar out, baby. Get the Green Irish Tweed, because it's a better fragrance all the way around. The only thing it doesn't beat Tres Nuit in is the performance. Tres Nuit does last longer, but that's the only thing it does better. It can't hold a candle to the Green Irish Tweed. Can't. And that's my humble opinion, of course. Everybody has their opinion, and that's mine. I haven't smelled many other Green Irish Tweed colognes. This is one of the only ones I've smelled. I just read online where this is one of the best ones. What do you think? Have you smelled any of the other colognes for Green Irish Tweed? If you have, let me know. I'd like to try it out. Let me know if you have any other recommendations for colognes to compare with Green Irish Tweed. I think this is an okay one. It's pretty good, but it doesn't hold a candle to the original. But I'm a big time Green Irish Tweed fan. One of my favorite Creeds. And it's just a banger of a fragrance. It just is. It just smells better. That's all there is to it. And it's easy to notice that when they're side by side. So for me, if I had a gun to my head and I had to pick one of them, I'm picking the Creed Green Irish Tweed every day and paying the extra money. But that's me. It smells better and it lasts a good while for the money you pay for it. It's not like it doesn't disappear in 2 or 3 hours like some of Creed's fragrances does. This one does last. So if I had a gun in my head and I had to pick one, Tres Nuit or Green Irish Tweed, I'm getting Green Irish Tweed every day, all day, and twice on Sunday. So yeah, what do you think? Which one would you get? What's your favorite? Would you rather pay less money and get the Tres Nuit to get the idea of Creed, or are you willing to bust that cheddar out and get the real deal? Let me know in the comment section. If you could, please like, subscribe, drop a comment, hit the notification bell so you see the next videos I drop coming up, because they will be coming out pretty consistent here. And I appreciate y'all watching. It means a lot to me. It really does. And I'll see y'all again real soon on the next video. Y'all have a good one.